Hello, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last session was, I don't know, it felt very climactic. I'm surprised it's actually still going on, huh? But that's cool. I liked it. I think it's a very neat idea for a side character to become self-aware and said, "What? I'm a side character. F this," and mess around with the game. So yeah, I thought it was neat if you like meta stories like that. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm low key gonna miss Monica if she doesn't pop up again. Yeah, I I was feeling bad. I actually don't know if I could have like not deleted her, but who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, it's gonna be weird without her, even without the glitchy stuff. You know, back when it was kind of more normalish. She was a good character. I mean, Sayori. Yes, she has a bow, and if you're being generous, you can say it's slightly bigger than average. But that's it. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a big bow. So we're missing the commanding presence. And I was also thinking if this is just gonna be some. I mean, it might be glitchy because Monica's not in it, so it might glitch over her scenes. But and you're probably wondering, Aiden, whose route you're gonna go for this one? It's gotta be Natsuki, right? And I was gonna say yes, I was gonna do Natsuki, but then I'm like, does it really matter if we're going to be like clearing through the game? I know Natsuki's gonna get her time to shine eventually, but since we've been just free rolling it, I think I'm just gonna go with Sayori. I feel like the one mistake I made in the game was saying, kind of rejecting her. And my thought process was, well, we're gonna see her good route anyways. But obviously, first of all, this game's super funky, so I don't actually know how that's going to work. But second of all, it's the only choice I kind of made, which I didn't really like. So I want to go Sayori. I like Sayori. She's cool. I like all of them. I like Natsuki too, and even Yuri. So eventually, I'm sure we'll get back to them, but we'll start with Sayori. So, yep, no point of even saving in this game. Let's go, new game. Hopefully, no glitch. I'm in a pretty sleepy mood, so I'd like to be comfy and just have a good time. No spooky stuff, please. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Aiden, should we skip? We'll try it. Well, yeah. Oh wait, it's not open. Okay, so it's good. All right. So when it's non-transparent, we'll click it. Even though I don't mind reading, I'm sure it might be tedious for the actual readers, so or watchers, so I won't. Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school every day, and recently we've picked up that. Bro, that spooked the shit out of me. I don't even know what that was. Basically, I'm playing this in windowed as per usual, and all like my icons on my desktop like turned into like white sheets. And now they all just loaded back. That seems extremely cursed, but it's alright. And recently, we've picked up that habit again. Aiden, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. You do. I gotta say, I'm very happy to see you back, Sayori. It's been too long. I still feel guilty about that. Though that was probably the second spookiest scene for now. For now. Um just because it made me yell. It jump scared me. I still think the first was in the closet with Yuri with her freaking eyes going all creepy. But yeah. Good spooks is good for me. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Also, her character is kind of like Rena. Like not like just the bare bone basic stuff, just from the thingy, so it kind of meshes well with our current Higurashi playthrough. I skipped. I'm sorry. I'm more lax around voice stuff because I expect them to have a voice. For waking up on time. Wait, I read that. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, sorry. Okay, so they have a much better relationship. Because before, I remember at the beginning, high school Aiden was like low-key annoyed at her. Or he probably cared, but he was like kind of being annoyed on the surface. Eehee, Squidly. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Aiden, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayuri would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club of her very own. Ah, she's gonna be the president of the literature club, huh? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? We're bullying her a bit. Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find soon enough. Man, Aiden's being cutesy right now. I like it. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize, in a way, I envy her. When Sayuri puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Oh man. Aiden. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I'm wondering. I haven't really thought about, like, is this the game how it's supposed to be in its original form? Because I always thought that, because I don't know if, like, Monica was, like, the club president and she was just an unroutable character, which I think is probably that most made sense because that's why she likes the Aiden character. But I guess there's also the possibility that this is the real one because technically I thought it would be like more glitchy without Monica, and like Monica was just like in the school, like she was like a side character maybe outside of the club, but I don't know, I could be wrong, I don't know. I walked across the school and upstairs. Yeah, we read that. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Aiden. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're Aiden, that's Sayuri always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Aiden. We're the literature club. She's a great character. Just now when I see her, I kind of low-key get chills. I'm just scared when she opens her eyes. I'm not gonna like it. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's down, I think, for really strict or something. I'm also very interested in seeing the Natsuki stuff in our next playthrough. Like this, because we know Yuri's super spooky. I don't know how it works with Sayori, but Like, we didn't really see any Natsuki scenes in the spooky part, except for her, like, popping off at Yuri. I wonder if she has, like, terrifying stuff, too. Because right now, her vibe has been, like, the least spooky, I feel, out of everyone, honestly. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seemed like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Aiden, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Hehehe. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Thanks, Natsuki. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. Man, the Monica withdrawal is kind of hitting me. It's hitting me like Sayori being erased. Though I think the difference is I was a bit more spooked. Now I'm just a little sad. Oh man. It's alright though. It's a-okay. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... The legendary cupcakes. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Hehehe, sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I made some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabbed a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I have a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, these look amazing. Ehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I also wonder if this is just like gonna be the wholesome run. Are the characters actually gonna have like the same problems they had before? Or was that like created by Monica, or is that just like severely amplified by Monica? Feel like if I had to pick one, maybe severely amplified. Because if they didn't have those options or those backstories, then they would kind of feel a bit more empty. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I used to be like that. Now, get a cupcake, I'm just gonna chomp it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help notice. See, I'm not missing this skip. Okay, good. It's hard to see, dude. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Or maybe it doesn't skip because we're in a new game. I don't know, dude. It's definitely just the nature of the game makes it hard to kind of grasp, huh? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I do want to say the lack of glitches makes me think that Monica was never actually in the club, and she was like just like if there's a bigger scope to the game, she would be like a side character outside of the club, maybe a friend or something. Maybe. It's just what I'm getting from this. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. That is a extraordinarily slow train, huh? It's alright. I think I mentioned this in Higurashi, but the window is probably going to be open for like the rest of this month, at least until it gets colder. Because I enjoy windows open in spring and autumn, air conditioner and heater on in summer and winter. That's the rule for me. Also, the cricket situation. I noticed that they're actually there, but they literally just moved farther away because you can like barely hear them. So they're like migrating away from me, but it's good to have them. Did I read that? Oh no, it was a tangent. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehehe. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? Eh? That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Me too, man. I really need to go and buy some fancy teas. All I have is like green tea, and I like green tea, but I also like some of those custom mixes at David's Tea. I'm pretty sure I have like 2 free. I think I have 2 free packages on my points card, so I'm just lazy to go find one. Because the normal one, I'm not like living close to it, where I usually go. Anyways, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Aiden, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Dude, I'm excited to dive into Natsuki's character a bit later. I really do want to develop it, but we're going Sayori. But it's interesting. I feel like that cupcake scene was great, but we're just missing a lot from her. But I mean, I got her I don't know how she's not good at making friends and stuff. But yeah, I kind of want more of her later. Ella said she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Oh, thank you. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said. Manga, we're touching on this subject. It usually just gets swept under the rug. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, It's the good take. No literature elitists in this channel. So if Aiden wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. The hookups. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Aiden? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. Oh, I thought we were done at a choice, but that's good. Sorry, saving the tension. That's why I relied on you in the very early episode. I think it could be fun, and we all get to know each other a little bit better too. Oh, this is the poem thing. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Ehehe. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, give her the manga. Eh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. I'm sure there's something for you, Yuri. It's wide variety. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? Yeah, I mean, Yuri's a little bit of an elitist, but it's okay. I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, aw, this is cute. How they're always at each other's throats and now they're like bonding. It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. It's the wholesome arc, guys. I actually think it's gonna be wholesome the whole way through. I don't think a wild Monika's gonna appear. I mean, she can appear as long as she doesn't ruin the vibes. You know, that's the rule of the new club room. Only good vibes. No bad vibes at all. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so. Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Yo, Sayori. I agree. This is pretty hawoo. Sayori, shut up. Come on, Aiden, you know it's cute. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Ooh, what was that? Oh man, I don't remember the name. I was trying to mention the big used bookstore. Book Off! I think it's called Book Off in Japan. Maybe the road to a Book Off. I went there like a couple times. I actually bought a couple books just to show off on my shelf, just to make it look good. I think it's called Book Off. I might be tripping. Now I'm interested. I'm just gonna do a quick Google. Book Off Hawaii, Japan. Yo, it's real. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The one I went to. Well, I went to two, but one of them was like a big tower. Like, I'm thinking like 12 floors, each with books, DVDs. It's pretty cool. I like the tower shops. I think it's pretty crafty instead of having like super wide shops. Though I don't know if it's actually better or not. It's just unique. Anyways, Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Ehehe. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Yo, no poetry? Maybe that was like Monika's real passion, not anyone else's. I think everyone likes you too, Aiden. Oh, yeah, that made sense if it was Monika's real passion. Unlucky, dude. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Aiden. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. Sayori definitely feels like a main girl in the story, and the other two are like side girls that might be interested, but you, in the end, it's like you end with Sayori. That's just the vibe I'm getting just from the scenes we're seeing so far, not counting the other stuff. That's my vibes right now. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Aiden, I really want to thank you. Oh, music off. I'm sorry. When the music goes off in this game, it just spooks me a bit. Oh, man. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehehe. That's spooky. Oh no, there's actually something else. Oh, what is this twist? I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh no, this was supposed to be the wholesome arc. That's right. I know everything that she did. Oh no. What is happening? I was here for comfiness. Maybe it's because I'm president now. Oh my god. It comes with the power, huh? But I really know everything, Aiden. Okay. Ehehe. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F. O. R. E. Forever. Why did that confuse me? Yes. V. E. No? Rejection? Eh? Where's this Monica? She's coming back to fight. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Yo, it's actually Monica. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sari. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Literature Club. My wholesome arc! No! Thanks, Monica, though. That was a little cursed. The we could have just deleted it, too. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
This is Monica.
Not really any good at it yet, like at
It's
all.
not the voice I was
But
thinking of.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's a great song. Honestly, I love this song. Is that the end? I think it is. Uh-oh.
Every day
Oh,
I
it's
imagine
lyrics.
a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Oh, man. Where did the strings come from?
Have I found everybody a
Here we go.
perfect sign in
That was
every
cool.
way?
Oh, man. Remove image.
Right here, everything that we do
No, wait,
begins and
this is
ends with
spoilers. Wait, actually, I don't know. I haven't seen this stuff. Oh, I think that was some Natsuki spoilers. That's alright.
your words when a smile says it all. And if this
I like
world
it.
I
Oh,
need
we'll
is
talk about it after. Let's enjoy this
all
song.
it
That you've
takes
probably heard of
just
it.
to have it all.
Dan Salvato, huh? The cupcake scene. Do you guys know if he's the one in charge of the mod thing? Like the whole rework of the story? Or is that someone else? Oh, I get it. They're they're showing the scenes we actually saw unlocked. Interesting. Yeah, because I mentioned it in the announcement. I don't know if everyone watches it, but like I do plan on doing more secondary visual novels along with Higurashi, and I know just because it was recommended to me in YouTube, there's a mod coming out like reworking the whole story with like new characters, no meta stuff, and and um and it just focuses on the characters and their like struggles. Special thanks to Monica and Aiden. Thank you, game. But yeah, I don't know if he's the one or is it just some fan project. Either way, yeah. Eventually, I kind of want to play it. This was very good for such an indie project. Actually, I don't know how much went into it, but it seems very well done. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand that Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found to the very end. It continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club with everlasting love, Monica. Airstrip file missing. Oh. Oh man, it disappeared, huh? Well, that was it. That was great. I expect I don't know, I expected it to go through the whole way, but that was a sweet twist with Sayori becoming like that. Oh man, that was fast, but that's okay. I thought it was very good. We're gonna have a review eventually, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was. I'm assuming it's a pretty. I wasn't really paying attention to the credits fully because there's also showing like some spoiler CGs, but I thought it was a very neat story, neat concept, and the horror again was very well done. I'm interested in seeing I I'm not gonna be honest. The main reason I am 100%, I'm interested in 100% clearing the game is just for seeing the additional horror scenes and stuff. Yeah, I want to see like is Yuri like this the Omega creepy character, or can we make Natsuki a little creepy? I'm interested. It's good eats as they say. But yeah, so next episode, I think we're gonna be going for the 100%. I'll probably just follow a guide just because I want to see all the scenes. This is our main playthrough. If you're interested in seeing my reactions to any other spooky part or any other thing that happens, then feel free to check that out. It should be out normal time, naturally. And the review will come after it 100% see everything, just so I can put in the scenes I missed from my original playthrough into my mind when critiquing it. But no, this was a great experience. I recently had a conversation with Sushi, uh, a viewer that definitely commented in the older days, but it's been a while. But she brought up some interesting points. One of them was, is this like really a visual novel, or is it like a horror game with visual novel aspects? Um, it's hard to say. I definitely don't agree with the idea that it needs to be like Japanese to be a visual novel. I think it's just a type of literature now because it's China's been pumping them out a lot. Even though I haven't really read any Chinese ones, I know they've been pumping like really cheap ones, and it's definitely been spreading to everywhere recently. So I would say it's a visual novel in my opinion, more so than it's a visual novel with some very unique flair. It's not like full traditional. In my opinion, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't mind the purest opinion, which I'm not even saying anyone's saying. I'm just stating that. But yeah, I think it was a great visual novel. I don't know how I would rank it. Um, out of everything, I'm just gonna say my top two sagas pretty much filled. Like I'm prematurely putting Higurashi in first or second. It doesn't really matter. But I think it's definitely something that I need to marinate. It's definitely like one of the scariest experiences I've had. So I'm glad they nailed that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sort of a short one, but last episode was pretty long. And next time we'll see some stuff. Well, maybe not let Sayori die. We'll see some Natsuki stuff. And good times, good times. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.